Hi everyone, I just want to say before I start a massive thank you to everyone that messaged me and commented about my video last week about the whole Amazon deactivation and eBay horrible woman business. I really appreciate it. I don't have anyone in my real life to talk to about this kind of stuff. Um, the only one member of my family that I actually am in contact with lives in a different country. I'm a single mom and I moved here about a year and a half ago to a new area. And when you have little kids, it's really hard to like meet new people and stuff, and especially people who understand the whole work from home type of thing that we're all doing. So I massively appreciate being able to talk to you guys about it and getting your advice and stuff like that. It really made the biggest difference last week because it was just one of them weeks where just horrible things happened. There was also another issue I had that wasn't eBay or Amazon related. It was about a car that I sold 2 years ago to a friend, and I got a letter through off DVLA saying that somehow it's still in my name and I'm now being fined because it's not been taxed this whole time. And yeah, so I had that on top of Amazon and eBay woman, and it was just a horrible week. It was just horrible. So anyway, you guys, you seriously helped me last week. Without you guys last week, I don't know, it would have been bad. It'd have been bad. And we're just reading some of your guys' stories that you've been through similar things and how you've got through it. And I've had like horrible eBay customers before. Don't get me wrong, it's not the first time. I've had ones before. I've had people that I've had to refund when I shouldn't have refunded, and all that kind of stuff. But I think it was just the timing last week just made everything just horrible. But anyway, I thought I'd do a bit of an update for you. I'll start first with the eBay woman. She carried on messaging, carried on and on and on, but it was actually a good thing because she really put her foot in it. Because at first, what happened was I'd sold her. There was two listings that she'd bought, but one was for 35 items. It was a big bundle, and another was one item. So there was a big issue with the combined shipping, which I combined, and I refunded her for the shipping before she'd even got the item, just to be nice, because she was already being a pain. So I knew that it was going to be bad news. I spent hours wrapping it all up, 35 items, put them in a big box, got them there perfectly safe and early as well. She got them before she was supposed to get them. And straight away I had messages off her, saying that some of the items weren't there, some of the items were broken, that she'd video recorded herself opening the box, and which is just red flags straight away, because why would you do that in the first place? So anyway, it got to the point where she didn't open a case on eBay, she opened a case on PayPal just for a refund. She wanted a full refund. She didn't want to return the items. She didn't want anything else, she just wanted her money back. And I was polite as much as I could be. I said, I'm happy to give you a refund upon return of the items, which I knew she didn't want to do because, well, she was saying some of the items were there, but there was 35 items individually wrapped, and I knew that she's not going to want to be bothered doing that. I mean, the box was like 7 or 8 kilos. I think it was 7 kilogram box, and it's a lot of effort to go into that. So I knew she wasn't going to want to do that, but I thought maybe she would, and she just wouldn't wrap everything, and I'd end up with just a big box of broken stuff. But anyway, she opened this PayPal case. I escalated it to PayPal because I just knew there was just no talking to this woman. There was no, because I knew she was lying. So I just escalated it to them. They've come back, and thankfully they've been through all the messages, and in one of the last messages that she sent me, she agreed that all the items were actually there. But then she said that one of the items was broken, but in previous messages she said that all of the items were broken. But then in the video of her opening the box, it showed every item individually wrapped. And then she tried saying that there was one of the items needed batteries, and she'd put new batteries in them, but it wasn't working. So now she's trying to claim, she tried doing a item not as described. Now she's tried to say that the items are broken and defective. PayPal obviously have gone through it all and thankfully have said to her, you can return the items for a refund, and once I said that they've been returned to me, then she'll get the refund, which is fair enough anyway. I don't think she's going to do it because it was just hassle for her. She's still messaging me on eBay. I'm refusing to open the messages. I thought PayPal might be a bit funny with me about it because I haven't replied to her for a while, and I haven't even read her current messages. I got some this morning. I haven't even read them because it just makes me angry, and I've got no need to read them anyway. But it's just weird because she hasn't opened a case on eBay. It was just straight to PayPal. Maybe she's done it before, and maybe that works sometimes. I don't know. I would have thought going through eBay would be better, but I don't know. So I'm guessing she's not going to return them, or she could be a total beat and send an empty box back or something, but we'll see. But the fact that it was 7 kilograms or 8, the fact that it was that, it's gonna have to be that to send it back to me. She's gonna have to send it and it's gonna have to be that weight. So we'll see what happens. I don't think she's gonna bother. So that's that with eBay. That's all good. Next, Amazon. Like everyone suggested, I've been in touch with them. I just kept getting the same automated response back saying that my account's linked to another account. They can't tell me how or why or what or anything. So I've been on them. I can get my items that I have in the Amazon warehouse sent back to me, obviously at my expense, which I will do. I need to sort that out, but I will do that. They're not, I've already said, they're not massively, thousands of pounds worth of items, but still, I'll still get them back anyway. They still cost me money at the end of the day. But that is it. They're not allowing me to get my account back, and they will not say why. And I've explained that I've only had this one account. I only have this one email address. And I'm thinking, right, because last year I had an Audible account. And I'm sure you get it through Amazon or something. I'm pretty sure you do, because what happened was I went through my bank and I was getting charged twice by Audible. So I got in touch with them and I was like, look, why are you charging me twice? And there was a big deal with it. So I cancelled my Audible through my Amazon account, my subscription, but I was still being charged as $7.99. So I got in touch with them again and they said, oh, it's 2 separate Audible accounts that you have. You have somehow one on amazon.co.uk and one on amazon.com, but they could see that on the amazon.com Audible subscription that I'd never ever used it, and nothing had ever happened with it, so they could see that I really wasn't using it, and they were really good. Fair play to them. They gave me a refund for this $7.99 they've been charging me for, I don't know, I think it was over a year, and they gave me the whole money back, so that was really cool. But that just crossed my mind, like, is there any way I can have 2 Amazon accounts accidentally, one on .co.uk and one on .com, under the same email address and password? Is that possible? I don't know. I'm gonna get in touch with Amazon again and ask if this is the problem, because this is the only thing that I can think of. I don't know how it's possible though, using the same email address, but maybe it is. Are they completely different websites? Amazon.co.uk and Amazon.com. Or can you sign into them? Or do you have to create a new account? Because I'm thinking, is this what's happened? Have I somehow created a new account on .com? Even if that was the case, it doesn't really make much sense anyway, because what is the problem with one? What? What's the problem? So I'm still no closer. This is my only light bulb moment that I did have this issue with Audible, so maybe this is what's happening. Why it would be such an issue, I don't know. And if it is this reason, it is completely unintentional. I have no idea if this is what's happened, or how it's even happened, or how I've managed to do it, because I only have one email address. So, but yeah, I'm not getting it back anyway. So for now, I'm just gonna concentrate all my efforts in reselling on eBay. I have signed up to Etsy because I do make things like this mirror in the background. I don't know if you can see. I made that. So I've got an Etsy account. I've started listing some things on Gumtree. I've never sold on Gumtree before, so I'm going to try that. Just some like bigger, bulkier things that I've got. And I am going to start selling on Facebook again. I used to sell on Facebook quite successfully, but I got rid of Facebook altogether. I just can't stand Facebook. I have issues with Facebook. So I got rid of it and I don't use it. I still have my account, but I don't log into it or anything, so it's just like sat there. And the whole reason I didn't want to sell on Facebook is because I didn't want to log back in. So what I'm thinking of doing is just making a whole separate account, like profile, just to sell on the marketplace and just see how that goes. It's not great for where I live in right now because I live in the middle of nowhere, really. But there is a city that's like half an hour, 35-40 minutes away that I could potentially deliver to if the item was worth it. You know, I don't want to be selling cheap things on there because it's not going to be worth it for me to deliver. Obviously, if someone wants to collect it, that's fine. But I also don't like people coming to my house to collect things. So, I don't know, I might... we'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, that's me and Amazon finished with. Really annoying. Do you know why it's so annoying? Because I buy things off them all the time and always have done. I mean, I've had 2 things come from Amazon this morning, and I'm just like, you know, I've done nothing wrong to you, Amazon, and I give you my money all the time, and you just failed me. Anyway, I just wanted to make this update to let you all know what happened. And thank you again so much for the messages and the comments. It seriously made my week last week. It would have sucked so bad without you guys. So thank you very much. And I will see you in the next video.